In an exclusive interview, the family of a British teenager killed in a car crash in the UK explained why they are now ready to sue the woman who caused it in the United States. 19-year-old Harry Dunn was struck and killed in August by a car driven by Anne Sacoolas. She's the wife of an American official. She left Britain in the middle of the investigation, claiming diplomatic immunity. Imtiaz Tyab spoke with Dunn's parents last night, very late last night after they arrived in this country, because you did this interview at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
So
we did.
Bravo to you that you're sitting here in the upright position.
Thank you. It was a bit of a struggle.
Imtiaz, what is their goal here?
It's pretty extraordinary. And as you say, the family has just arrived here in the U.S. To pursue this civil case, it should be added. But really, this case is extraordinary, and now an extraordinary legal precedent that they hope to use. The Dunn family's lawyer plans to rely on ancient English common law dating back to 1774, which says even though the offense may have been committed in one country, the accused can face charge in another. Now, as ever, for the Dunns, this isn't just about justice, it's about closure.
We're sort of in limbo. We're trying our hardest to get this result for Harry and get the truth out there.
Almost 4 months after their son Harry was killed while riding his motorcycle, Tim Dunn and Charlotte Charles are set to meet with their new legal team in Washington.
It must be so exhausting.
Yeah, it is. It is exhausting. It's 24/7, but as a family, we feel this is the right way. We feel it's the way we have to go.
Anne Sacoolas had just left the Air Force post where her husband was stationed when she hit Dunn while driving on the wrong side of the road. Sacoolas' legal team previously told CBS News she had no time to react before the crash and that she cooperated with local investigators.
She needs to still face what she's done to us and take some punishment for that.
The family has yet to meet Sacoolas face-to-face, but they came close back in October when they met President Trump at the White House. Sacoolas was waiting to meet them in a room nearby.
It was quite bizarre, really, looking back on it now. Thankfully, as a family, we'd discussed many scenarios, including the most bizarre and ludicrous one that we could come up with, which was the fact that Anne Sacoolas may well have been there.
What were you feeling in that moment?
To be honest, we didn't really feel a lot.
I think, as Charlotte said,
a bit bizarre.
Yeah, because we talked about it. We already had like in our minds that if Anne was there, we were going to say no, because as Charlotte has said, it would have been unfair on her and on us.
And now, months after the crash, Harry's family says they're facing a new challenge: the holidays without their son.
He, from what we know, loved Christmas.
Yeah, he did.
And he's not going to be there this year.
No.
How does that feel?
We're not doing Christmas this year. We used to have to chop the top off of the tree to get it into our house. There's not been a year gone by where both of the boys, Harry especially, is like, you know, when are we getting the tree? You know, make sure it's bigger and better this year, Mum.
It's going to be horrific this year. And I think the trouble is it's going to be difficult from now on every Christmas.
Because Harry loved it so much.
Because it was his favourite time of year.
Now, we reached out to Sacoolas. We talked to the lawyers representing this American woman about this legal step, but did not receive any comment. We also spoke to some legal experts who tell us that they also have questions about jurisdiction if and when a lawsuit is filed here. But really, the big question here is diplomatic immunity. Will it extend to Sacoolas now that she's back here in the U.S.?
Remember in the beginning they told us all they really wanted was an apology. They said, just apologize.
Have they got
and talk to us.
They have not received the apology that they want. They want to see her in the UK, facing the criminal justice system in the UK, but they say emphatically they don't want her to go to jail. They just want her to admit.
Wish the U.S. and the British governments could find a way to get a solution on this.
Holidays are always the hardest.
Very painful for them.
Imtiaz, thank you very much.